status of target 724. Our aim is to locate and eliminate the target. We have 36 hours to locate.
Impressive and immersive world building with this futuristic technology driven military behind the scenes. And it was lovely to kind of peel back the curtain and see what was happening. And with the emergence of AI and technology driving these forces, whereas the human interference step in? I thought, yeah, there was such a richness to the musical score also that added that epicness and intensity. And it really took me on a journey because I felt like it really held the intensity throughout, but also held a little bit of mystery. So I didn't know quite where we were going to end up, but it was a very satisfying ending.
I thought the central setup of the sort of battle station reminded me a little bit of like Battlestar Galactica or like a Navy ship, a typical military dynamic, but it had a futuristic feel that I thought really gave the piece a good sense of style and contribute to a mood that I thought worked to match other ideas that were relied on within the piece. I thought the acting was quite well done. They really fit sort of the characters you would expect in this world, and there were a lot of dynamics, especially when things started to go wrong, that you really saw sort of the foundations for a bigger concept within the construct of this particular concept. Towards the end, I thought it was a really stark contrast with the settings early on and the drama that was going on within those spaces, and then the not warships but the jet planes scenes towards the end. I thought it was the lighting contrast was so stark, and I thought it really great. It gave a really great sort of a ramp towards the ending that gave it a level of scale and energy that I thought elevated what was going on, and I think contributed to what I felt was a cliffhanger type ending.
It was very Black Mirror with AI technology in it, and I really liked that about it. I think the filmmakers were smart. What they did with their special effects, they were able to create this world that was really believable. It looked very futuristic, like when they were sitting there with all of the screens and the special effects, like when he would walk outside and stuff like that. It was really well done. The acting was great. I think the voiceover for the computer was one of my favorite things. Because it just had this very subtle sinister to it, even in the very beginning. It was kind of this little thing in the back of your head where you're like, oh God, this is going to go wrong, isn't it?
Speaks to the use of AI for our own personal gain without a thought of the potential consequences, which is so timely in a time where AI is just becoming such a topic in culture. I think the news footage in this was a nice touch. It really takes you out of this very computerized world that we're in most of the time. And we get a sense to see the chaos that is existing on the outside of this facility. This AI is being used to target enemies. And it seems as the woman is serving as the voice of reason, whereas Preston is representing blind ambition. And he doesn't realize until too late that in his ambition, he is giving the AI too much power. We see that it's all a test to determine if one can handle access to this power. And the person who we think is the voice of reason really has more to her than meets the eye. And the control shifts at a particular time. And then you get the sense that, okay, this is a cycle. But the person who was really in control all along was the AI. And it shows that the ultimate control was never in any of their hands.
The whole idea of, computers and AI taking over the world, it's not a new idea, but it's in the zeitgeist a lot more right now. Before watching this, I just saw this article about somebody had created an AI Oasis album. So a band, an album by the group Oasis that was not recorded by Oasis now exists. So that's scary and strange, So this whole conversation has become timely in a whole brand new way, And so it's interesting and really cool that you were tackling that. Yeah, the actors did a great job. It was wonderfully written, wonderfully directed, edited. It was just everything about it. The effects were just awesome. It looked so good. Yeah, and there was a teaser at the end. I'm interested to see perhaps if this is a series.
I just thought it was a really cool concept of this program that was created, pretty much taking over. And then, the twist where the guy thinks he's leaving and he ends up, being a target because they don't want him to spread the news of what's going on here. But I thought it was just beautiful cinematography through the whole thing. Really liked the lighting. Really great casting. I liked the footage with the news about the killer. I thought that was really cool. Nice image in the mirror talking with the guy's, image talking back to him. And I really liked the line, "And you believe you can control a god?" was great. And I love the ending. I just thought the airplane footage in the ground and in the air was really realistic and beautiful. Just all the way around, I thought this was great.
Dystopian universe, and that it expects sacrifices to be made to it. It's terrifying. Get the allegories that it's making to religion and all. They're a little far-fetched, but I get them. It's really showing what a dystopian world looks like. This film it had some amazing special effects in it. It really captures you right away with the computer screen.